Hello everybody, this is Gibby Scrapper. Today I'm going to be tearing apart an old Midland CB Radio. I don't know if you can see the name on there. There we go. I've already took the back off of it, the battery pack. That's the reason why I'm scrapping it out. Battery pack's no good. It was stored with 9 batteries in it. So let's get tearing this thing down. Get you what you can see here. Maybe a little closer here. See if that helps. Okay. This thing here has only got like 4 screws holding the backing on it, looks like. And a safety screw, which I've got down taken care of. You got a safety screw right here. You got these 4 main ones here. You got screws down alongside. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take them out. So bear with me while we do this. Let's see what's under this. Okay, looks like we got all them. Little smaller screw Phillips. Get in here and get those little Phillips out. Are we turning? I don't even think we're turning. Let's go ahead and cut the wires on it. Only got a small set of side cuts. I love these small side cuts for small work. When you gotta get in close, little area to work. These are very nice. Now this is nothing but a piece of brass or stainless steel. Okay. I'm just gonna send this off to the plastic. I ain't bothering with this little bit of stuff. You may want to take them out yourselves. I don't mess with that. Basically right there, little plug there, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay, let's pull this wire out. Let's double check that, make sure it's brass. I always love to have my little Dremel. You know it's either copper or brass because of the corrosion on it. Let's shut that down and look what we got. Okay, that's steel. That is copper or brass itself. I don't know. Real good. Well, let me look at that a little bit closer. That's brass. It'd be more of a red brass type of thing. Get the ferrous out of there. You can't. I don't call it tin. You can. I do call it tin at times. Excuse me. But basically, I found out tin is a higher market value than steel if it's pure tin. Tin is produced, I believe, Australia's got a good production of it. So let's pull this copper out of there. The small wire, I'm not even bothering stripping this small stuff. I've shown you in a previous video with the wire strippers. I got a lot bigger wire, a lot more wire that's got more of a content to it that I take out. Now we got more screws here. Okay, there's the screw holding that. A lot of times your antennas are either copper or brass. I found a piece off of a refrigerator. That's copper there. But it could be brass, either or, so always check. I'm not sure if it's non-magnetic. Check it for brass or copper. Let's pull this out. Oh, she ain't going that way. Let's go the other way. Maybe. Okay, let's see how they got that in. See if we can put that through that. Drive that back through. But there it is. Okay. Nice little piece of antenna. That bottom piece looks like it's steel. No, it's not steel. Well, let's see. Break it off there. Yeah, that's just trash. It's like a cardboard type of plastic. Let me hit that with a hammer. Yeah, see what all that is like cardboard plastic. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, ain't worth keeping. Let's check this antenna. See what we got. I can tell you now it's brass. See it pretty yellow? I don't know if you can see that. Nice piece of brass on that. Finished taking out these screws. There. Steel. Give me a pair of pliers here. Take this off. I've got to take gloves off in order to be able to use my fingers. Starting to get cold. Check these. A lot of times little stuff like that could be brass, which I believe that is. We're not getting no magnetic to them. So let's check it with the drum roll. That looks like it's brass. Actually, that's stainless steel. So, yeah, stainless steel, non-magnetic, is a little bit more. You get more out of that at a salvage yard. Pay attention to your salvage yard, what prices they give you. I've had them tell me, oh, the same price, non-magnetic stainless steel, same price as steel. That is incorrect. That scrapyard, actually, he's trying to buy it from you for steel price and sell for aluminum price. Basically, non-magnetic stainless steel is a little higher in price. Excuse me. That looks like a piece of aluminum. We'll check it. Drummer roll works well on a lot of things. If it sparks, we know it is stainless steel. That's just aluminum. So it's a little bit tight for plastic washers. There we go, that's what I'm after. I'm not bothering with the speakers. How deep you want to go into this is you. If you're not getting very much scrap coming in, you want to come in, you can grab this there, pull these little copper wires off of it. You know, it's minute. So I don't know how much scrap you can get in, product, whatever. I'm gonna pull the speaker because that's tin. It goes in a tin bucket. Yeah. Plastic. Looks like it's steel, but it's actually plastic. Okay. We got more screws. Look at that piece of copper there, guys. See what all we got in here. This first one out torn apart, but that's a good thing about recycling. You break it, oh well, it's going to be broke anyway. You're melting it down, sending it away, getting it melted down, and refurbish metal or reuse it. Okay, do I have anything else in here I need to pull? Okay, that's got to come out. Let's hold it here. Okay, look. Let's pull this screw out and see if I can move that aside so we can get it off. What's holding me here? Wires. Can you see what I'm doing? Okay. Just got to check back every now and then. I might get off camera. I don't want to do that for you. It defeats the purpose of this. What I like about these videos, not so much scrapping points, but how I do it, basically. But it's actually what's inside these components that may be worth keeping. You'll have some brass here. You got brass here. You'll have brass inside this. Small amount. So I'll set that offside for more. And that's what you'll see around my shop here a lot of times. You'll see where I'm setting things offside, where I work a little bit here, a little bit over here. There's like these plugs. I've got a bunch of them plugs. Finish them out. And once I get caught back up getting this stuff tore apart, I can get back on them. See what we got here. It looks like that's what's going to hold me from getting this board out. Another thing that slows me down a little bit is I got like 3 different pairs of side cuts and certain ones I use for certain jobs. And so on. Like these here, I set them up there. And I use these basically to break stuff like this loose. Been soldered to this board there. They didn't solder the top portion, but they got a wire connected to it. 2 wires actually. Okay, I got this little plug here, plastic. Told me. This is actually the key part where you key it to talk. Let's see, what else do I got? Maybe hold me here. Nothing there. Let's see if I can pull this out. There. A little piece, hold me a piece of aluminum. This, I believe, is pop metal. Let's hit it. Might be cast aluminum, but I think it's heavier. Yep, that's cast aluminum. So we'll clean that up. Throw that in with cast aluminum. I have some people on my site or on my YouTube videos that I watch. They actually go through and process cast aluminum. They melt it down, which that's not what I'm wanting to do. I don't get in melting. And if you melt this down, you don't even have to clean. I see them take a lawnmower motor, put it in the furnace, and just melt it out. Got all the cast aluminum off of it. I get this just right, I pop it just like that. That's the rest of it. Oops, got a piece of steel here. Let's get this off. Then we can get rid of this cast. That's a clean piece of cast aluminum. I got a 30-gallon barrel here full of this cast aluminum that I gotta take in. Now, the rest of it, we got some brass on this. We'll pull these little wires off. Okay. Let's go ahead and snip them from the board. I got a buyer that comes in from Illinois. I believe I said that before. Illinois, excuse me. I'm used to putting the S on the end of it. And he comes in and buys this. He's been wanting me to leave wires on it. And I can't do that because I don't make as much as I do by taking the wires off myself. That's quick clean. Just grab that plastic, pull that out. Easy clean. Okay. Let's go ahead and pop these off. I want it close to the board, so when you cut, you want the flat side, you want that side closest to the board as possible, so you can get as much as the wire. It may not be much at first, but if you're working with any type of metals, especially precious metals, you'll find out the slightest bit matters. And if you work in any place that deals with like jewelry or anything of this nature, they're big on getting every little speck, and there's reasons. Just like what I was saying, it all adds up. Yeah, this ain't the precious stuff, but again, theory still falls in hand. We're going to go ahead and pull these wires off. If I get to them, I'm cutting them. Okay, we got a little piece here it's coming off. It's got a gauge in it, a little needle. Again, scrapping, you can go in there. It should have brass in there and all that. Just piece of tape on that. To get into those, I just smash them with a hammer to pop them loose, and then you get the rest of that stuff. You got a piece of aluminum, a little needle, all that in there. Okay. A little orange wire there, bring it up. Here's a piece of brass. Got a couple brass stems in here. Looks like they got nuts on the end of them. So see if I turn that without that nut turning. There you go. Oh, nut even came off, so that's good. I believe the nut should even be brass. Let's see. We'll check them little nuts too. That ain't brass, that washer. Okay, that's all brass. When you're in doubt, hit it with a magnet. And I hit the drum roll. Make sure it's brass and not stainless. Coated brass. You get, I've seen many times tearing apart an air conditioner. Or yesterday I did a refrigerator. It had a looked like copper lines all the way down through there. But if you don't hit it with a magnet, you'd be fooled and they'll dock you, because they will catch it at your scrapyard. They run magnets on them. If they get hit with a magnet, they lower your price. That's what we mean by docking in the field that we're doing. You'll take a pay cut basically, because it's not pure copper. You have tin. They could buy it as dirty copper, and all that. Look at all these oscillators. These here's I do save them, and they got silver in them. Some of them's got gold in them. Rarely do you find ones with gold, but some of them do. I bet you that's all silver tracing on top of copper. Back when they made this stuff, they made them real well. I bet this may be brass. Oops, that nut just came. Nut came off. Pull this off. Unscrewing this. See if that stem's metal. Yep, it is. So we're not saving none of that. That's all goes in a shred. Okay, now we can get more access to this stuff. I see copper here we're going to take. That's a thicker copper, so I'll use my bigger style side cuts. Pull that copper out of there, snip it. I don't have to do nothing but take it off. You don't have to strip that type of copper, so I don't understand why people leave it on there. Let's work getting that. Here's the wire on the transformer. Excuse me guys, I'm getting over a cold. And I don't have my stuff I need out here for that. Now I'm wanting to get in a hurry. I'm just snipping, getting this stuff out of my way so I can get to better stuff. I'm just stripping the stuff that I normally save. You may want to go in deeper. I'll show you once I get all this wire off what I'm talking about. It's like those oscillators. I save them. I do save them to scrap out. Where did I set them down here? Here you go. I save this stuff. I'm going to pop the brass off this. Here's another one. I'm going to get the brass. That more likely either brass or stainless steel. It's out of a radio. Anytime you got like a CB or anything that needs frequency adjusting, they have those type of oscillator packs in them, because that's how they change your frequencies. If you know anything about electricity, a very lack of knowledge, should I say, electrical. I do know how to tear them apart. I do know where I want my copper, and I know where the majority of my copper or my gold and silver are. And when you get into resistors, I don't know all my tandems. I don't know all the resistance, because some of these resistors, this one's got a copper casing, it looks like.